Pauline Robinson, I am arresting you on suspicion of murder. Barrett stepped closer to Pauline, whose face filled with horror. What? Roger's eyes almost popped out of his head. We will be taking you to the station, where a formal interview will take place. You can't do this. Roger's face was puce. Sir, please step out of the way. Palmer towered over the little man, who looked like a kettle about to boil. She's not done anything wrong. We have evidence to the contrary. Barrett led the stunned Pauline out of the house and into the back of the car. I'll get a solicitor, Roger called from the doorway, still wearing his slippers, looking enraged. Don't say a word until you've been given legal advice. As Pauline sat in the back of the car, tears rolled down her cheeks. She couldn't look at Roger as the car pulled away, in case it was the last time she ever saw him, as a free woman. Rushing back into the house, Roger, with a shaking hand, picked up the telephone and dialed Marion Bolton's landline. When Alfred answered, Roger thought he was going to pass out with relief. I need your help. His breathless words were hurried. It's Pauline. She's in trouble. Slow down, Roger. Alfred held the phone to his ear and spoke calmly. The police have arrested her, Roger squealed. What? Why? Alfred did his best to process the news. They think she had something to do with Tony's death. Despite not having much in common, the two men often played golf together. Neither minded the other's company, and it was handy having a golf buddy who lived close by. How can I help? Well, I know this isn't exactly your area, but do you have the number of a good solicitor? Roger, I'm an accountant. Alfred folded the newspaper he'd been reading and threw it aside. But you must know someone. Come on, Alf. I could really do with your help. She's in trouble. As it so happened, Alfred did have the number of a trusted solicitor, but before handing over the information, he wanted to know a bit more. Why have they arrested her? Why do they think she's involved? I don't really know, Roger scratched his head. They were asking her when she last saw Tony, and then what time she came back from book club. When she couldn't give an exact time, they arrested her, but I think there's more to it than that. There's a bit of history with us and Tony. Oh. Alfred was intrigued. Well, we had a bit of a falling out recently. What about? Money? Nothing very serious. Roger was careful not to give away too much. He knew Marion would find out if he told Alfred, and if those women were good at anything, it was gossiping. I do have a pal who might be able to help. Alfred realised that Roger was not about to implicate his wife in someone's murder, and thought it best not to press the matter. He's reliable and knows his stuff, but he's not cheap. Great, thought Roger to himself. Why not bleed me of more money I don't have? That's no problem, Alf. We need counsel. It is Sunday, though, Alfred said thoughtfully, wondering if it would be unfair to pass on his friend's mobile number to Roger. While he took a moment to decide what to do, the smell of roast beef came floating in from the kitchen. Marion was busy cooking, and he could hear the gentle hum of classical music coming from the radio. I can't make any promises, Rog, but let me give him a call and see what I can do. I'll call you back as soon as I can. Thank you. Roger felt a lump forming in his throat. I'm going down to the station. The thought of her being there on her own. Fine, but take your mobile so that I can get hold of you when I've spoken to my friend. Yes, good thinking. Roger started to kick off his slippers. I appreciate your help, Alf. Be in touch, Alfred said, hanging up the phone and following the scent into the kitchen. You won't believe this. Alfred went over to the fridge and started to pour himself a glass of orange juice. But Pauline has just been arrested for Tony's murder. Marion dropped the wooden spoon she was stirring with and spun round to interrogate her husband. At the station, Pauline was shown to a cell. she'd never...
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.